Good morning, everybody. And yesterday was a pretty crazy day. We had Tesla down 12%, and obviously, with that market cap, it just created havoc with no real direction, just a complete up and down chaos. So at the moment, we do have a triangle forming here. And we did also try and bounce off the previous swing high earlier in the week, and that was at 48.68. Now, looking at the oscillators, they have crossed over. They are pointing down ever so slightly, but we'll have to get down to lower time frames before we can actually pick up if there is anything for us today. Now, nothing really changes on the 3 hour. You can see clear triangle here that we're in, so that's consolidating. It's coming to a point at the moment, and we did bounce off the structure, as you can see, a couple of times that we came back to test it, but there's nothing there that indicates anything for me. And the minute we start pulling this down to, I just want to fine tune this level, so that's the first one. You can see how fake out, but what I can do is just do that, and then that lines up. So you can see it's 1, 2, 3, 4 touches at the bottom, and 3 touches on the top. Let's fine tune it. There you go. So yeah, I think for me this is forming a range. So if I just delete that there, delete the diagonals, that range is clear as mud. Okay, so we're going to need to break above or below for anything to start happening. And I think the way it's looking on the daily is, well, it was a tweezer top until close to, well, just before the close when we got a bit of a rally. But for me at the moment, you can see this little rally here. For me at the moment, this is sideways. It is a range. Last day of the week, weekly bar is probably not looking too good either. More than likely, well, it is green. So we're looking for that weekly close higher up, and we're looking for the second move to continue. But I think we don't have really big earnings today. I think it only really kicks off next week. So the rest of the big market cap stocks, Microsoft, Google, etc., I think that's next week. So for me at the moment, this is clearly a sit on hands. I don't think there's any reason to think otherwise. If you drop down to the 15-minute sideways, then we had some good news come out, and then we had some negative news come out, and then obviously some good news come out. But when your major market cap stocks are down 12%, it is going to affect the index. So yeah, for me this is sit on hands. I don't see any opportunities here really. There is a pin bar here on the 15-minute, but it has not been adhered to. We did get a tweezer bottom on it, which looked quite promising, but then immediately down. So yeah, you're just going to get yourself burnt if you try and figure this one out. You can see the moving average is flat, oscillators all over the place at the moment. I don't think you're going to get an opportunity for a long, because the long for me would be a break above 4900 basically. And shorts would probably only come into play with a break and retest of 48.68. So yeah, so I think we'll take an early weekend. I'm not going to be bothered with this to try and figure this out. And you can see somebody knew something on Thursday. You can see how structured this was, and then all of a sudden you get this indecision and then a massive sell-off. So somebody knew something already. Anyway, I'm sitting on the sides. If we do see a signal, we will shout, but I don't think I'm even going to bother looking at the chart. So we will catch up with you on Monday. Enjoy your weekend. Cheers for now.